Hi, I'll talk about something that happened now. I didn't remember the other day when Andrew and Olivia came. For whatever reason, it slipped my mind. I don't know why, I should have remembered, but I didn't. Anyway, so it happened around 1988, I think. It might have been 1989, but I don't think so. Me and my sister were at home one night, and we had babysitters, which was two guys and my mum knew, who, for whatever reason they were looking after us that night. I don't know why. Anyway, we were watching TV in the living room, and we had like a blind, the horizontal type, like with slats, and you twist it and they go one way, and twist it and they go the other way. So it was at night, so they were closed, but there was a street light outside our house. So if somebody walked past the blind, you would be able to see the shadow or something like, whatever, like a shadow anyway. So we were watching TV. So it was a film. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. And for some reason, all of us seemed to look at the window towards the window at the same time. And as we did, this shadow seemed to slowly float by. It looked like, I don't know, a glide by, I think is a better way of describing it. It looked like, if you've ever seen Nosferatu, I'll put a picture at the end of the video, so you can get an idea of what I mean. It looked like Nosferatu, the vampire Nosferatu from the old film from the 1922 or whatever it was, and it just went by really, really slowly, but it seemed to glide, like I said, and we were all looking, and then it went from right to left, like. And then there was like a silence for maybe 1 or 2 seconds. And I remember saying, "Did anybody else see that?" And everybody said, "Yeah." And then I said, "Well, you're going to see us at the door." And these two guys and they looked at each other and they went, "Just watch the film." So anyway, after a few minutes, we went and had a look, and there was nobody out there, and there was nobody around, and we had like a garden at the front of the house, and there was steps that led up to it. So if somebody had been messing about, they wouldn't have been able to get away that quickly. And there was nobody around. There was nobody on the street. It was deserted. It was about maybe it was winter time, and it was dark, but it was about maybe 8 o'clock at night, something like that. Which that street used to, in those days, that street used to be pretty quiet. So it wasn't teenagers messing about. I don't know what it was. But like I said, it reminded me of Nosferatu from the film Nosferatu the Vampire. Strange. My mum told me another story like that, but I just want to. Well, no, yeah, I'll tell now. She used to work nights when we lived in that house, and she was coming back one night after a shift. It would have been, I think she said, about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and she saw somebody in the distance. This person, like, she said he was kind of tall and thin, and he was like wearing a long coat, and she said as she was looking at him, he seemed to move close. I feel a chill now. He seemed to be far away, then he was a bit nearer. I don't mean like, like you walk and somebody's walking towards you. I mean like he moved. It was like he jumped forward, and then he did it again, and then he did it again, and she said she started to get scared, so she turned the other way to walk away, and then she looked back after a minute or so, and there was nobody there. And then the next thing she knew, it was like something flew over her head, and she had like a gust of wind. Like, this is how she described it to me. Obviously, I wasn't there. I was at home in bed because I was only a child at the time. But I often have wondered if one thing is connected to the other. You never know. It could be. With the vampire connection as well. I'm not saying I necessarily believe that vampires are real, but you know, if ghosts are, why not? You know, one thing's no more ridiculous than the other. So I really don't see why not. I mean, I don't want to meet one or anything, you know, but anyway, I've got some other stories like that as well. If you want to hear them, then you know, let me know, and I'll make some more videos. So if you have any questions or you want me to make more videos like that, leave a message in the in the message section below, and yeah, I'll do it. Okay. Anyway, thanks for listening, and bye for now.